Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the third match of this WTA Takedown that happened in Korea like a couple of days ago. And like I already said, this is the biggest tournament since Starcraft 2 came out. The retail version came out in Korea, and all the pros are here. I mean, I'm just showing you guys the finals, but all the best teams and the best players were around trying their luck and having a go at this tournament. But as you guys can see, the finals are, well, first of all, it's a mirror match between Terrans, which is kind of interesting and might tell you something about the metagame in Korea and Asian servers. Maybe Terrans are just owning everyone there or dominating. Not sure. Zerg tends to be really famous there, really popular, but well, I'm mentioning stuff from Starcraft 2, Starcraft 1 getting influenced, so not sure at the moment if that's so or not. And let me just present you guys once more. Here you are, the red Terran. It's oGsEnsnare from OGS team, Old Generations team, pro team from Korea. And on this side you have from Old Generations team as well, the STC, green Terran. So we have a Terran versus Terran on the finals. It's two players that they're used to play with each other. They belong to the same team, and they're just duking it out here, trying to find who's the best. And one interesting thing that has been happening on these matches, and keep in mind that this is a best out of 5, is that I already seen 2 of the new maps on the finals. On the first match it was one of the new maps, and now you have another new map on the third match. And I found that quite interesting, to be honest, because it allows us to see different approaches to these new maps. I mean, it's the ones that we saw the least, and we have less ideas to apply to, or they were less tested. You've seen less matches with people trying cheese and new approaches and different stuff to do on the maps. So I actually enjoy it and would like to see some more big matches on these maps, try to see if I learn something out of it, since I keep noobing myself on these maps. Anyway, let's just focus a bit on the game now. They're just making basically the same opening, as you can see. Orbital Command, they went for an early gas and barracks down. Now just getting a couple of Marines, just to make sure they have something to defend these ramps. On this side, it's Orbital Command barracks as well. And now he's getting, he's getting a factory, might indicate that he's going to go for something else beside Marine Marauders. And on the STC side, he took his time to place a supply depot here. It's a way of him to have a bit more of range of view here, just to make sure that nothing drops on this expo. I mean, this expo, it's kind of closed. Wait, I see there's some units, they're going to try enter the place, but there's some Marines here, there's going to be no chance. Yeah, just fended off, and this one fended off as well. Like I was saying, this expo here is closed with debris and doesn't have any access here, but as you know, there's plenty of units that can go over those ledges, or you can just transport units and drop them there. So kinda good to have some kind of building or unit just staying on that ramp to make sure that nothing comes out of there. Especially on a Terran versus Terran, I mean, it's fairly simple to make drops there, as you might imagine. Okay, so the STC sending his units back. He killed the SCV at the Zalnaga Watchtower, and oGsEnsnare preparing another one there. And now he's getting what he's doing now, Tech Lab. These barracks are with the reactor, so he can pump as many Marines as he can. And meanwhile, on the STC side, he went for the 1-1-1 opening. He already has the barracks, factory, and now the starport incoming, which is fairly good. And it will allow him to keep his options open, and that's, well, interesting and makes his game more flexible. While on oGsEnsnare side, he went kind of like for more of a mech approach, because I already see siege tanks coming out. Though it's going to be the first siege tank. I mean, he has a ton of Marines here coming with the first siege tank out. Not sure if he's going to go for it and build some more. And yeah, on the STC side, we have Banshees incoming from the starport that he built. And yeah, oGsEnsnare is pulling out. He's going after that SCV, he's going to shoot it down, and he's going to make a small push with a bunch of Marines and a siege tank into the STC's base. Not sure what he's hoping to come out of here, but the STC is just building a quick bunker to defend. Here goes all the Marines in right on time. This is what I call sense of opportunity. And now he's shooting all the Marines that come up that ramp, but the siege tank has range. Look at him, he has range to shoot down the bunker without getting shot. And here comes a Banshee. He is going to start hitting those units one by one. Okay, and he just decided to pull back. I think it was the best option. He only had some Marines there to shoot out that Banshee, and I'm pretty sure he wants to keep his mineral line safe because he doesn't have any more units. And as you can see from the minimap, the Banshee is heading there. Banshee is flanking on the north side of his base, and he's going to try to show up from behind, from the back. Right into the mineral line. Look at it, and take a look at the production tab. There's already a Viking coming out, probably to try to hold on this Banshee before it makes too many damages on the mineral line. Banshee already 3 kills, not bad, and shooting down some more Marines, killing another one, and now the Viking just took care of the Banshee and the harass is over. Good play there. Now there's only the siege tank holding there at the entrance. Still Marines and siege tank, not much happening. Did he win for the starport? Yes, he did. He already has a starport now as well. Picking up some more Vikings and medivacs out of it. Meanwhile, on this side, on the STC side, he's going to pick up, he's going to try to pick up the high yield. Just shooting down the debris, and he already has the base set to land there, so I'm pretty sure the base is already flying from somewhere. Let me look. Or getting built there directly. Exactly. It's going to get built there directly. There's a Viking flying around. Yeah, he transitioned into more of a mech build, though he still has some Marines out, but he's still investing his money on siege tanks, and he even got siege tech now. And now a medvac loaded with Marines gonna try to make a drop somewhere. Let's see where he's gonna make the drop. For now he's just flying to and heading there. It appears that he's gonna go and try to enter also on the north side, right north side of the base. He's already over, yeah, there we go, see the drop over that ledge. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, and this supply depot will give him, I don't know, like a couple of seconds more for him to notice that something is going on there. Well, oGsEnsnare even took his time to shoot down, so now he got the warnings on the minimap. Yeah, he's ready to answer, I would say. Probably has to pull up some troops back. Let's see how much damage he can do here. How many SCVs he can get on the mineral line. Got the mule, 1 SCV, 2 SCVs. The STC forces came from the back, just shooting all the units. I think he got like 2 or 3 SCVs from there. Wasn't bad at all, but he didn't do much for a surprise attack because, well, he just went for the supply depot. So, and here comes payback. STC making a drop on the oGsEnsnare's base. Whoa, those marauders just got nuked by the siege tanks. No chance. They actually didn't do much. There wasn't much for them there, just the siege tanks destroyed those marauders, and this drop wasn't very successful. If the oGsEnsnare's drop here on the STC's base didn't kill much, that drop killed even less. And Expo coming down, Vikings landing, killing this SCV. SCV noticed that the base is there, obviously, and while he's pumping from the high yield, the oGsEnsnare just decided to go for this one, for a normal yield, I guess, just normal mineral field, to try to pick up the balance on his income. Let me look how balanced it is at the moment. Not much of a difference, to be honest. I was actually hoping that the STC would be a bit ahead for the fact that he actually has the... oh, we're gonna have another drop again. By the fact that he has the high yield there, but guess not. There's an SCV here, just checking the high yield. He has a fleet of Vikings there. What else is he building? He's getting more siege tanks, while the STC is getting more Vikings. And he's building, what is he building here? He's getting another command center, and picked up this this mineral field here. He's already working out of 3 bases, or at least he's going to start to work out of 3 bases pretty soon. But this base, this is already fairly risky, quite close to this group of units here. The scan going down, placing a bunker. Small group of Marines and Marauders roaming around, just making sure that they there's nothing going on that area. Killed another unit. Yeah, but they're not advancing to the Expo. I was hoping they would try to make any kind of advance here, but not really. It's quite well defended at the moment. Plenty of siege tanks, all of them sieged. And then he has a big fleet of Vikings flying around, just scanning everything and scouting everything. So it seems that his defenses are pretty decent at the moment. There goes the Expo. He saw it. All the Vikings gonna land. Only one shooting at the moment. He left all the others. And meanwhile, there was a push here. Oh, several units getting hit. Just flew up. Oh, nice fleet from the STC coming from the back, a ton of Vikings to answer back to the Vikings from oGsEnsnare, just destroying the fleet. oGsEnsnare's fleet got completely destroyed there. Now it's STC leading the way. He has map control at the moment. He has the units to fly above it and just land wherever he wants. But there's a move. Siege tanks and marauders. There's just a marine in there. It's just marauders and siege tanks trying to approach. He doesn't want this. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want this expo to keep just picking up the income, because it will give the lead to STC. Though it's still fairly balanced for now, but it will eventually give the lead by a lot. But I see oGsEnsnare picking up another base. Exactly. Yeah, just making it really close to his high yield, but there's nothing here to mine about. He's still gonna have to send forces there to destroy the debris, so he's a bit falling behind on the economy. Look at him, yeah, he's just going fast. He's transferring one of his orbital commands. He's taking him off the high yield for some reason. He just took it off the high yield. There's a bunch of marauders here just harassing. And big group from the STC pulling from the back. I think they're gonna try to back up that that orbital command that it's just flying around. Siege tank siege here on the Xel'Naga watchtower, dead. This is a bit strange. He only has like 2 marauders here and the Medivac, just making sure that that place is safe, I guess, but there's nothing there. But he is holding off that place for the STC not to be able to land, because if he lands here he doesn't have anything to defend. And meanwhile he made another drop with marauders on the main base, and they're just stimmed and nuking the supply depots. He's focusing the supply depots, yeah, under the supply at the moment. Vikings coming there on the side. These 3 marines are destroying a lot of stuff, putting a lot of damage into this. But now the Vikings are probably going to land. No, it's dead. STC pulled some units from the back and fixed the problem. I think they're just going and trying to pick up as much map control as they can, because oh, there's going to be another drop here, because they keep spreading the units all over the place, and that orbital command just hanging there on the left side of the minimap. It's really awkward for me. Here comes a drop. Steamed marauders. Big fleet coming from the back. Vikings, marauders and siege tanks just destroying these 2 marauders. They actually were able to do some damage, but not that much. And here, look at this. This orbital command is just here, standing here. He's not doing anything. He's sending his fleet once more. Try to fend off this bunker. Actually, the bunker is completely empty. And there was a command center there, just hanging as well. And there's going to be a big move here. Here comes oGsEnsnare, gonna attack one of the expos, getting shot at by the siege tank. And now, right on top of the expo, siege tank's already siege, shooting from the back. This assault is going on here. There's more assaults coming from that side. Meanwhile, he landed his group here. These 2 marauders killing all the SCVs, lifting his orbital command. And yeah, this expo is over. Actually, at the moment, yeah, the STC is only working out of 1 base. That's his main base, and that's pretty much it. And oGsEnsnare making a big push on his base, landing the Vikings. Huge battle ensuing in the ramp. Big amount of marauders coming from the back, just fending off oGsEnsnare's units, and the STC just GG's out of the game. This was curious, but well, he didn't have any control of the map now. That's true. He was only working out of 1 base. I guess he was predicting that he would be just ran over pretty soon. Look at the amount of